Hello everyone, welcome to my tapping channel. Today we're going to be tapping on those tail enders. So this is where you're using affirmations or reframes to try and change your negative beliefs into positive ones. Or you're trying to manifest something, like maybe you're trying to manifest more financial wealth or more love into your life or better health. And when you use the affirmations and you use the reframes, they're just not working for you, or they just don't feel right. They don't feel real. They don't feel like they're even possible. So we're going to talk about that today. But before we do, my name is Sandra. Welcome to the channel. I'm the author of Tapping into Abundance using EFT tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. And if you want to do just that, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you do want to work with me one-on-one on tapping and coaching, I do offer a free 30-minute clarity session where we can get together over Zoom and have a chat about where you feel you are blocked, what's going on for you, and then at the end of that, if it seems like there's a fit, we can talk about working together. To book that free clarity session, there's a link in the description field below this video. You can also go onto my website under my services, coaching, and you will find a link to be able to book a clarity session there as well. Now, if you like to watch masterclasses and you're more a do-it-yourself kind of person, I do have a free masterclass. It's called How to Heal Your Shadow Through Balancing Your Energy Centers. And this masterclass is to help you understand what shadow work is. That's just basically deep diving into your subconscious mind to find the things that are keeping you stuck where you are, and releasing how you would release those using the chakra system, so that each chakra level you have various different blockages energetically, and a lot of your beliefs about yourself and the world are actually in each chakra. They resonate with each chakra. So you'll learn about what beliefs resonate with what chakras. So there's a link to that free masterclass in the description field below this video, and you can also find that on my website under the freebies tab on the mysterywitchschool.com website. Okay, so let's talk about using words and what all of this affirming and reframing is all about when it comes to tapping and EFT. The idea of using affirmations is to speak to yourself in a way that's different to how you have habituated. So words are very powerful. Words contain symbols of our energy. So words can make us feel things. And it's all about feeling. It's all about changing the way we feel. So when you're manifesting or you're doing magic, law of attraction, you're wanting to feel the way you would feel as if you already had what it is you're trying to manifest, because like attracts like. And so you're sending emotional signals out into the world that resonate with what it is that you're wanting to have in regard to your manifestation or your magic or whatever you call it. And that's how words become things. They become things because of the energy behind them, the emotion behind them. So all of our words have energy and all of our words have emotion. And the way we say an affirmation means something. It resonates in energy. So if you're saying affirmations over and over and over again, and you're finding that it's just not going anywhere, like you're not feeling into the affirmation, it doesn't feel real. Like, so you might be saying an affirmation for money that, I am receiving abundant financial wealth that I get to keep easily and effortlessly. And you may be saying that over and over and over again. You may even be tapping on it. And even though tapping on an affirmation will help it feel more real, sometimes it still doesn't really seem to do much because your subconscious mind is negating it. There's a tail ender at the end of that affirmation that's probably saying something like, yeah, sure, or no, you can't do that. No, people like you can't do that. No, that means that you're not a spiritual person. No, that means this. No, that means that. Well, who's going to get upset if that happens? There's all of these tail enders that come at the end of an affirmation. And so This can be a problem if you're just relying on affirmations alone to help you change things. And it's one of the reasons why just going straight into a positive tap isn't often as effective as doing the negative tap first. Because if you're going to wash your dishes, you need to see the dirt. And you need to clean the dirt off. Because unless you clean that dirt off, you're not going to see the nice sparkly clean dish underneath. That was a beautiful metaphor by Louise Hay about washing the dishes, and I think it's absolutely true. Or as another metaphor is that if you want to clean a mirror to see the reflection, then a clear image, then you need to clean the dirt off first, and that means you need to see the dirt. So that's why when we're doing tapping, we'll tap on the negative tail enders first. We'll capture those tail enders and then go to the affirmation as a reframe. So what I mean by that is you'll have your affirmation. So another example could be, I'm going to use an affirmation to bring more love into my life. So you may say something like, I am a beacon of love and I attract, healthy, joyful relationships. And that feels good to say, but there could be then a tail ender at the end that's going, that's never going to happen to you, or all people are this or that. You can't trust people, and all of these things can come through at the end of that affirmation because the belief is still there in the subconscious mind. And you could say that affirmation over and over and over and over again, but unless you try to really feel into what that feels like you're really trying to feel it, it's not going to change anything. So when we do tapping, we find what those tail enders are. We'll find that it could be something like, you're not good enough, you're not lovable, so you can't have a wonderful relationship. You're not lovable, you're not good enough. So we tap on the I'm not good enough and get that out. Then we'd use a reframe of what if I am good enough, and tap using what if I am good enough. And do that. And then come back to tapping on that affirmation. So an example could be, I'm tapping away on a positive emotion, on a positive affirmation. So I might be tapping and using, I am a beacon of love and I attract healthy, joyful relationships. And I'm tapping away, and maybe I've been doing this for a while, but there's still that little tail ender there that I've caught as I've been saying it. So what I'll do is I'll just tap on the tail ender. I don't believe I'm lovable. Part of me believes I'm not lovable. This feeling of not being lovable. This feeling of not being lovable. Feeling the feeling of not being lovable. And you might tap on that for a while, and then you might do the reframe. What if I am lovable? What if I am lovable? What if I am lovable? And then come back to your affirmation. I am a beacon of love. I am a beacon of love. Just the first part of the affirmation. Feel into it. I am a beacon of love. What does that feel like? I am a beacon of love. And I attract healthy, joyful relationships. So you can use the tapping to help you find your tail ender, deal with your tail ender, do your reframe on the tail ender, and then go back to your affirmation and just break your affirmation up and to little bits and feel into what that feels like. What does it feel like to be a beacon of love? How does that make you feel? How does it feel to attract healthy, joyful relationships? What does that feel like? And you can do this for money, for health, for healing. So for money, you may have an affirmation of, I'm receiving abundant financial wealth. Or I receive abundant financial wealth. It could just be your affirmation. I am receiving large sums of money that come to me easily and effortlessly. Find the tail ender, and the tail ender is going up and never happened to you. So you tap on the tail ender. I believe that receiving large sums of money can never happen to me. And start tapping. I have this belief. I could never receive large sums of money, ever. It's a belief that I have. I have this belief. that I could never receive large sums of money, ever. But what if I could receive a large sum of money? Have I received a large sum of money in the past? And if you have, you tap on that. How much did you receive? How many times have you received large sums of money? You might have received a redundancy, or you might have received something in a will or something. And if you haven't received large sums of money, you just go, well, what if I could? Just because you haven't in the past doesn't mean that's not going to happen in the future. And tap on all of those things. And then go back to your affirmation and tap on the affirmation. I am receiving abundant financial wealth. Or I am receiving large sums of money easily and effortlessly. What does that feel like? And tap on that. So there are ways that you can use your affirmations to help you find your negative beliefs, work on your negative beliefs, reframe them, and go back to using your affirmation. And then if you're using your affirmation as part of your manifestation process or your spellcasting process, that's going to be way more powerful because you've already shifted the negative stuff that was sort of hiding underneath it, that may have been stopping you from being able to really feel into the wish fulfilled and to really feel as if you already have what it is that you want, and that's stopping you from identifying as a person who already has those things. Identify as somebody who is in a loving, joyful relationship, identifying as somebody who is financially abundant, because it's about identity shifting how we identify these things with ourselves. That's useful and helpful to us. Okay, so if you want me to help you with those shifts, do book that free clarity session, link in the description field below this video. Or if you want to do it by yourself, I also have a course called Wheels of Empowerment that takes you through tapping and at each chakra level. So you actually get to tap at each of the chakras on the very common beliefs that most people have at each chakra level, and changing those beliefs so that you're no longer believing those things about yourself and the world, and you're leaving room out then to believe the stuff you want to believe. So that's called the Wheels of Empowerment, and there's a link in the description field below this video for how you can sign up for that. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Sandra, and I'll see you on the next video.